Welcome back to the John Mendola Show here in WILK. 10:28 in the morning, continuing the conversation. We have the Hanover area softball team with us and head coach Kathy Healy. And Kathy, welcome in today.
Thank you.
Well, a couple good wins this week for you. Get your feet wet in the league in the Wyoming Valley Conference. Let's talk about the early start and trying to get outside like everybody else and playing some softball finally.
Yes, I actually have to give a shout out to our maintenance crew because our field is in excellent shape. So we've been out probably about a lot more than everyone else. We played Lehman last week, and we unfortunately lost 3-2. And then this week we came up with 2 victories against GAR. And yesterday we played MMI.
Nice. And you have some nice players this year. Very young, right? Not a senior on the squad?
Yes, we have actually 2 junior leaders that are taking over the captain role, and Emily Bobos and Sarah Tazinski, and Sarah Weitzel, I'm sorry, and they're doing a great job.
Well, let's talk about Emily Bobos first as a junior. Talk about what she brings to this team.
Emily has a lot of softball knowledge, and she's a great leader. She talks to the girls about positioning on the field and base running, and she actually just hit her first home run yesterday.
Oh, awesome. Congratulations. Let's welcome in Emily Bobos here on the John Mendola Show and talk about that feel of banging one out there, Emily.
It's awesome just to get up to the plate and know you can hit one out. It's just a part of the team, and being all together and having them surround the home plate when I cross it, it's just a great feeling.
Looks like you're having a lot of great feelings. Basketball, field hockey, you're quite busy. So talk about the love of athletics with your family.
Softball and field hockey and basketball are just a part of my whole family. Me and my sister, we always played sports together, and growing up experiencing different sports and having different teams and being raised with the experience of having all different players, meeting new people is just great. Let's
talk a little bit about what you think your positive qualities are when you play in basketball, when you play in field hockey. What kind of player would you say you are in both of those sports?
I would say I'm a positive player mostly because all of the people around me, the girls, they always bring me up and have confidence boosts and everything.
How about with softball? Hitting a home run has got to feel pretty good, but are you a pretty good defender down there?
Yeah, I would say so. I think our infield's pretty strong, and so is our outfield. We all back each other up and everything. Being on third base is just a key part of it, but having the shortstop and everyone back me up is great.
All right. Well, tell us a little bit about the siblings, Haley and Corey, and how they're doing, and their, as you say, positive influence on you to keep you going.
Yeah, my sister and my brother are very helpful with sports. They always want to soft toss and improve my skills. My sister played for us, so being with her just improved myself and improved her, working together and everything. My brother always wants to help and encourage me to do better.
All right, and favorite subjects you really enjoy English literature and gym, so talk about some of your teachers you enjoy there.
Yeah, my English literature teacher, she's amazing. She's very considerate and approachable. She loves to teach and everything, experience with the kids. And our coach, being our gym teacher, makes it a lot better, having her there, being able to talk to her all the time.
All right, so shout out to Mrs. Domzalski there at English Literature. 4th in your class with a 4.0, so you're nailing that down. Talk about a lot of late nights with study.
Oh yeah, I very procrastinate a lot, but it works out for me in the end. I always like to get stuff done on time and everything, improve my education before everything else.
All right, Emily. Well, we wish you the best going forward. Great to see you today.
Thank you.
Emily Bobos there from Hanover area. Let's get back to Coach Healy. And Coach, another young lady we're going to talk about, so tell us who's next.
Alicia Mangan is a sophomore, and she's a great outfielder, but we needed a catcher this year, so she happily volunteered to be our catcher and has done an amazing job. She has already had 2 pickoffs in our last 3 games, and her ability to call the pitches and work with our 2 freshman pitchers, Sarah Tazinski and Cassidy Slusser, has been amazing.
All right, let's welcome in Alicia Mangan here on the John Mendola Show. And Alicia, talk about that pressure. Do you feel it right now with your team, or is it kind of you're just having a lot of fun?
I'm having a lot of fun, but it's also very nerve-wracking being behind there because you have to catch everything. Drop third strikes are scary because you have to get it quick, throw it down, try to get them out. But hopefully I'll keep hanging on to them. And it was really scary to start catching too because I haven't done it, but now it's just a lot of fun.
How about the youngness of the team? You're all in the same boat together, just not a lot, no seniors at all, but talk about being around each other and learning a little bit about each other's game.
I think we all get along really well, and we play well together too because we've all played for a really long time on the same teams. So like we all get along, we all know each other. But when new people come to the team, we're really welcoming and they get along like they've known us forever.
You got a little sister?
Yes, I do. Her name's Adriana. She's 9.
And tell us a little bit about what she's up to. I'm sure she really looks up to you.
Yeah, she plays softball too. She doesn't really like ask me for help because she doesn't really trust me with it. Like she likes to do her own thing, but like eventually she'll start asking me for help.
No, it's okay. You know, she's probably watching somewhere in the background.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the future for you. Again, you're just a sophomore, but you're thinking either business or maybe law, huh?
Yeah, I've always wanted to be a lawyer, but I also I'm interested in business. I'm not sure what kind of business, but it just seems like a lot of fun.
Cool. And let's talk about some role models in your life.
My dad is one of my role models because he played softball and baseball when he was younger, so he helped me a lot with learning everything, and he always gets my equipment for me and tries to keep my head up if I don't do well, so he helps me a lot.
How about the coaching staff this year at Hanover area? A lot of knowledge there. Talk about them influencing you as well.
They helped me a lot too, with catching. They're all very they just help a lot with it, because I was so nervous, but they just keep my head up and encourage me to keep trying.
All right. Well, we wish you the very best, and
Thank you.
good to see you and meet you today. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we are continuing the conversation with the Hanover area softball team here on the John Mendola Show. Let's get back over to Coach Healy. And Coach, who's our next player we're going to talk to?
Our next player is Sarah Weitzel. Sarah, is an amazing outfielder. The amount of catches she's had in the short time that I've been coaching her, that has changed a couple games around, is amazing. Her knowledge of the game, imparting it to the younger freshman outfielders, is amazing. She backs them up. She talks to them. And her bat, she could do whatever. She could slap. She could bunt. She could hit. She's just a great all-around softball player and a great kid. All
right, what a great introduction for you, Sarah Weitzel. Your coach has a lot of belief in you, so talk a little bit about going out there and doing it. Do you have a lot of confidence yourself?
I do have a lot of confidence, and I have a big team to back me up if something does go wrong, but I have a great team.
Take us through that outfield. Who's playing around you out there?
I have Becca Bonsavage, and I have Bianca Myers, and they're really young, but they could do it.
Coach said you could do different things at the plate. Talk about that ability to, whether it's just try to get on base or try to hit some runners in.
It's both. I like to bunt a lot. I like to hit to make everyone come in. Slapping is a new thing for me this year, but I'm improving on it.
You got a couple siblings, older sister, younger brother, so you fall somewhere in the middle there. Tell us about each of them.
I have an older sister, Caitlin, and she's a big help in the family. She's always supportive. And I have a younger brother, Gavin, and he pushed me to the limit with my sports. He always encourages me, and he has a game today, so good luck, Gavin.
Yeah, go get him, Gavin. And a lot of Little Leagues opening today and different things like that. So it's a fun day for sports here in northeastern Pennsylvania. Let's talk about your parents and the influence they've had on you.
My parents are my biggest supporters. They're always there for me, getting out of work early to come support me at my games. My mom's always there for me after school when I need my stuff. I wouldn't be able to do it without them.
All right. Well, great to hear your story. Basketball and field hockey, I forgot that you're also busy with those as well.
I am.
Do you have a favorite at all your sports?
Softball's my favorite.
All right. And talk about the positions you play in both field hockey and basketball.
I'm a mid for field hockey. It's really fun. I like to score a lot. And basketball, a guard.
All right, cool. All right, Sarah, well, we wish the best, as you say, to your brother, playing some baseball today, and keep up the good work with softball.
Thank you.
All right, let's get back over to Coach Kathy Healy here on the John Mendola Show. We're talking about the Hanover area softball team. And, Coach, you have an assistant coach that continues to hang out and do some great stuff for you. Let's talk about Gary Williams before we get over to him.
Okay, before you get to Coach Gary, but I have to give a shout out to Coach Jen Paul because she has taken Alicia under her wing. She was a catcher in high school also, and Coach Jen has done an amazing job with Alicia catching. But Coach Gary, as anyone knows, is a man of few words, but he has a lot of softball knowledge he brings to our team, and it's just amazing to have his knowledge and his camaraderie with the girls and no one can ask for a better coach than Coach Gary. I don't think he's my assistant. We're just all co-coaches on the team.
Very good. All right, let's welcome in Gary Williams, working here at Hanover area. And Gary, still having some fun out there with the girls?
Yeah, these group of girls are really great kids. They're very friendly. They listen. They're receptive to anything I suggest, and they work hard. They're a great group.
Coach, let's talk a little bit about the different things you try to focus on with this particular group. And every coach has their role. What are some things that you're trying to work with?
I think as the season goes on, it changes. In the beginning of the year when we weren't getting outside, I focused a lot on their hitting and trying to get them to improve their fundamentals. Once we got outside, I stressed the infield work, just situational play, and we've been getting to working on base running more now that we're outside. But it depends on the weather, what we work on, and trying to get to every aspect of the game and improve their skills.
How about for you, seeing the difference in softball over the last couple of decades on the high school level? We're seeing more and more two-pitcher setups now. What are you seeing with your own eyes there?
We're lucky. We have two pitchers that are probably of equal ability. They have different strengths, obviously, but the ability to start off with one pitcher and get halfway through the game and bring in a second to reliever is tremendous. I just believe in my own mind that batters get used to pitchers if they see them for 7 innings. This way, they're starting all over again in the middle of the game. I think it's a great benefit for us.
All right, Gary. Well, great to see you as always. Appreciate you taking some time and coming in with the Hanover area softball team, and keep it going, all right?
Okay, my pleasure. Before we go, though, I just want to thank Coach Healy because it's really nice working with her. It's nice working with Jen. They're tremendous coaches, and they've given me pretty much a free hand. It's hard going from being a head coach to an assistant, but they pretty much given me a free hand at Hanover.
Respectfully, I'm sure they do, Coach. Well, you've earned it, that's for sure. And again, thank you so much, Gary.
You're welcome.
All right, and Coach Healy, great to see you and the ladies here at Hanover. Always a pleasure of getting you in here and talking about your team and all the positives that are going on. So we wish you a fantastic season.
Thank you, and a shout out to Jenna Gorham, our manager. She does an amazing job, but thanks for having us.
All right, Kathy Healy and the Hanover area softball team here on the John Mendola Show. Well, you can pick up a copy of our baseball and softball magazine. You can grab one right now if you head over to Sam Hill's Pizza in Wilkes-Barre. Shooting Stars Gymnastics. Want to thank attorney Jonathan Comets, located at 46 Public Square in Wilkes-Barre. Dr. Bernard France, Ellie's Pizza in South Wilkes-Barre. Daniel J. Hughes Funeral Home, Knockley Pharmacy in Hanover, Corbett Insurance in Nanticoke and Dallas, Darrell Hubbard State Farm in Mountaintop, Jeremy Baczynski with 2 locations in Drums and Pottsville, Luzerne Optical, The Athletic Image, and Dr. Todd Pacheski in Kingston. We come back, we're going to talk about a young man to play some ice hockey. We're going to talk about a guy from Hanover area that's headed to West Point. That's all coming on the way. Let's head out now to our local State Farm insurance agent, Frank Sirokatch. Break like a good neighbor. Frank Sirokatch is there. We'll be back on WILK.